Hi, debut for me. This is Brummie Kev. Yeah, just hot off the press. I've just watched the game, and to be honest, I don't know what other people think, but yeah, generally pretty impressed with the team. I mean, just absolutely adore the football playing under Pellegrini now. The link up in midfield, everything. I mean, this was the first game, obviously, without Arnie. He's at, you know, we know now he's burnt his bridges, he ain't going to play. Yes, he's a quality player, no one can say I'm not going to miss him. He could probably get into any team really in the Premiership, certainly out the top 4 or 5. And he's got strength. I think we've realised now that Andy Carroll is not the answer. He just couldn't seem to hold the ball up the first half. We just lacked that quality up front to force any opening. I mean, to be honest, it was an even game, and being at Bournemouth, they're a tough team to play, can I say? I mean, great stadium, great support, close-knit stadium, and when they're playing well, it can be tough to play for the away side. Yeah, and I thought I quite like Bournemouth anyway, soft spot for Bournemouth, good team, like Eddie Howe. Yeah, they're really good, but so were we. Defensively, both teams good. Bournemouth certainly didn't give us any pressure. Didn't give us any chance on the ball. Anderson struggled, certainly in the first half. They were really onto it. You always get effort from Eddie Howe's boys as well. They give 100% or more. We struggled really to get our game going, but we were trying, you know, lads were really trying. Yeah, and it was just a stalemate really. Bournemouth had the best 2 chances. I think, trying to think of that bloke's name, blonde, fair-haired lad. He had 2 chances. Certainly they had 2 good chances that they should have really gone 1 or 2-0 up. And second half, it was, I mean, if anything, Manuel probably was the happier of the 2 managers. Come out second half. And I mean, really, bar their sort of breakaways, we were really in control. We're passing. I just love watching us now compared to last season or past 2 years. Past 2 seasons before, it's been so depressing, so defensive. We were stroking the ball away lovely. I think Nasri probably not as good this game, but he certainly adds that. As you say, his presence on the field, he just seems to see the pass, make the space. Anderson again was good. In fact, to be honest, maybe this is, I don't know what other people are going to think, but yeah, disappointed we lost. But hey ho, I think happy days for West Ham. I think this was always going to be a tough game, with or without Arnie, and we'll move on without him. But yeah, you've got to hats up to Eddie Howe's men. They were really good today. I think most teams would have struggled to get a result. Don't forget they can score a lot of goals, and I think defensively we were pretty good. I think it was a good volley, wasn't it? I missed that goal. I think a good volley from Wilson. And then the second one was the breakaway right at the end. I think both goals unavoidable. The only thing is, Ogbonna, I think defensively he's getting better in that partnership the more he plays, which is understandable. But yeah, there was one incident halfway through the second half where he could have given away a penalty, and yeah, it's 50-50 and fair on the ref. He didn't give it, but I couldn't have complained if the ref would have given it. He put his hand on the other guy's shoulder. And there's always advantage to the striker. He should have kept his hands down. There was no need to put any weight on the other guy's shoulder. But fair enough. It would have been a soft penalty, but it could have been given, and then that would have killed us off completely. And to be fair, we huffed and puffed. We just struggled to break them down. But hats on to Bournemouth. I thought they were fantastic today. They really were. But so will we. I've got no worries. I think we'll finish 8th, certainly in top 10. Obviously no relegation fears now, absolutely not. Pellegrini's I just love it. It's happy days. I can't wait for the next game. I just think it's cracking football. I mean, even Grady Deargan at the end, he comes on, he's signed a new contract. He looks a promising youngster. There's Declan Rice, who, as we know, looks as if he's played there for years. I thought Mark Noble again, good captain's performance. I mean, there was one bit where he was really, it's unusual for Mark to use a few skills, but he really held on to the ball near the, you know, near the top end of the pitch. You could see the effort, and I think the effort wasn't lacking. Absolutely not from any of the guys today. I thought they all put a shift in. Fabianski, I think he got that. I think it was Wilson again, wasn't it? He nearly scored. I think he did get his hand to it, pushed it on the post. He's brilliant. Again, it's just amazing. Happy days. Yes, I'm upset and I'm slightly a bit happier. Sorry to say this, but I've just put King into my Premiership fantasy team. So, and we were already going to lose anyway, right at the end. So that was a, you know, that was nice for me. I wouldn't have, you know, obviously didn't want us to. If we would have won, that would have been great. But yeah, King scored that one, so that's given me some points. But yeah, I mean, it was a great performance from the lads, and we move on, and we've got the cup game next, and it's onwards and upwards, and yeah, happy days. Come on, you Irons.